Good evening. My name is Andrea Nathanson. I'm the board chair at the Franklin County CDC, which apparently is a job that includes doing the emceeing this event, which no one told me. Thanks, AJ. You're still here. So thanks to all of you for being here. Special thanks to Hawks and Reed for hosting us. And to Robert Speth for entertaining us at the piano. We're going to have a not too long program for you tonight. This is the 9th year that we're celebrating entrepreneurs, and this is also the 40th, we're coming to the 40th anniversary year of the CDC. So it's a big year for us. And can I just ask any board and staff members of the CDC just to raise your hands? Can hear us? Okay. A few of them heard me. Some of them I see not raising their hands. Anyway. So we started this celebration about 9 years ago because of the entrepreneurial spirit of Dick and Janet Haas, who owned Hillside Plastics and founded Sugar Hill Containers. And we're very happy to have Janet Haas here tonight.
Thank you. Greenfield Savings Bank is very proud to be supporting this group. We follow the pattern that the United Way uses in terms of thinking about touching all different areas of the community, and there are so few organizations that are as effective at creating jobs as the CDC. So we're really happy to be here. We give $35,000 a year to this organization, and we think it's absolutely worth doing. And really happy about this year's winners, so congratulations. Thank you.
You can introduce Diane.
And now it's my privilege and honor and pleasure to introduce Diana Zinel, who is our new head of the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce.
Up on this stage. I wish I had some talent or something that I could sing. Woo!
No, just flip
okay.
The whole thing, just. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you, John. I'm so grateful to be a part of this truly magical evening. This crowd is absolutely tremendous. It's wonderful. And I want to thank the Franklin County CDC for inviting the Chamber to partner on this award and for having me as a member of the selection committee. It was an amazing experience and truly drove home the number of wonderful, generous, and innovative businesses we have here in Franklin County. As many of you know, the Chamber is celebrating its 100th birthday this year. That is 100 years of supporting businesses and promoting economic growth and prosperity in Franklin County. How lucky am I to have joined this organization at this important time. I'd like to recognize our two outstanding employees, Lisa Duvall and Marion Noga. And I'm not surprised they're hiding somewhere right now. I would also like to ask any of our board members that are present to raise their hand.
Yeah!
I truly appreciate all of you, and well, you've already done a quick round of applause. You're way ahead of me. That's great. In the handful of months that I've been with the Chamber, I've been so inspired by the diversity of businesses and organizations we serve and the overwhelming sense of collaboration that exists here. I wrote about this in our most recent newsletter. I spent a great deal of my time meeting with people from various agencies and businesses throughout Franklin County, and the commitment to public service and community involvement here is truly unique. It's so fitting that tonight's honoree, Hope and Olive, exemplifies this community commitment. I know that you will hear from others tonight about this in great detail. I know that you will hear about their dedication to our local community. I know that you will hear about their dedication to their employees. But I want to state the obvious just in case no one else does, and that is that their food is really delicious. Their commitment commitment to serving fresh and delicious meals that contain locally sourced ingredients is second to none. People come to Greenfield specifically to eat at Hope and Olive. They pull business into Franklin County. And they bring back customers time and time again with their terrific atmosphere and their impeccable service. So the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce is so grateful to have Hope and Olive as members, and we fully recognize and celebrate what it means to have you in Greenfield and serving the entire county, and we congratulate you on this much-deserved honor.
Hello and welcome. I'm Amy Shapiro. I'm the Business Development Director at the Franklin County CDC. We created this event to celebrate business owners in Franklin County. And I bet you we have a few here already, right? Just a few. We did this because we appreciate business owners and what you bring to Franklin County and our region. What you contribute, how money stays in Franklin County, and how you make us unique and different, right? Because your businesses are not replicated anywhere else, most of you. So it's very cool that when we look around here, we see lenders, business owners, customers. Who else do we see? Nonprofits. We see borrowers. We see, who else is in the room? Employees, right? What would we do without employees? Anybody else have anything to add? Oh, that's true. That's true. We have a lot of retirees here. That's a very important sector. And we have board members, and we have community members who volunteer tirelessly around our region. And many of our organizations, our towns, could not operate without our volunteers. And we find that many of those volunteers are business owners because they get it. You're the fabric of our community. And I'm just appreciative that you're here, you're part of the fabric. So, all right. Now we're going to turn to a new topic. I'll put this in here. The new topic is the award process. Like, how did we get here in this whole step? As you heard earlier, this event was created because of our good friend Dick Haas, who passed away in 2010. Dick and his wife Janet were great examples of building a business, creating many good jobs, giving back to the community, and mentoring a lot of people. The Sugar Hill maple syrup container, there are a couple around here. If you haven't figured it out yet, these maple syrup containers are from Hillside Plastic. And they're not just maple syrup containers that say Sugar Hill on the bottom, they have the magic lip. That lip is the patent that made Sugar Hill successful all those years. Little trivia. You can use that wherever you go. And it's a reminder, so we painted hundreds of them, and we put them around as a reminder of what Dick and Janet brought to our community and how they have given back over the years. So in February and March, we put out to the community nominations for a business that has been in business more than 5 years, has 3 or more full-time employees, that includes themselves, and has given back to the community and practices some kind of sustainable practices. We get a wide variety of amazing businesses, as Diana said earlier. It's really cool. There's so many winners in this region. Our selection committee was Ann Hamilton, Diana, Andrea, the Hager family, and Janet. We have representatives, it's in the program, you can see kind of how the structure is. The award was made by Ed Branson in Ashfield. He took an exact the exact wooden mold and casted it in glass. And so this picture actually here is this year's award. You'll see it in a little while. I just want to briefly go through the previous winners. We started this 2011. Thank you. I didn't put it on my notes. With Alden and Lissa from People's Pint. Then Bruce and Karen from Zor Outdoor. Molly and Vance, Small Corp. Bob and Craig, Hillside Organic Pizza. Nan Pratty from Elmer's. Lisa Albers from Albers Hearing Services, who's here with us today. And the co-op members of PV Square Solar. And last year was Chip, Sherry Hager, and Kim and Aaron Stevens from Hager Farm Market. Quite a cool collection. So now we have this year's awardees. And for the first time, they're siblings. They're siblings, they're not husband and wife, father, daughter. We got siblings. That's a whole cool nother story. So now I'd like to bring up Sarah Riley, who's one of the Hope and Island employees.
I'm bringing up Danielle, who's our accountant. She's our numbers lady. And I'm going to do a couple shout outs and statistics. But first I want to say thank you to the CDC and the Chamber of Commerce. Can you hear me? It feels like you can't. I've had a cold for this past week, so I apologize ahead of time. I'm not fully prepared. Thank you again for this award. We are obviously among good company. Also thanks to Hawks and Reed for supporting and hosting. You guys are doing great. It's been a really exciting 12 years. And from here on out, we are excited for at least 12 more years. It all started from our soft opening where we had a big dinner for the Shelburne Falls Fire Department who helped out during the fire, to last Monday when we had our 120th free soup and game night for the Franklin County Pride. It has been amazing. We've had dozens of births, a handful of deaths, unfortunately, hundreds of employees. I lost the notes on that, which is why I brought you up. Did you have a ballpark?
102.
102, is that just at Hope and Olive?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then there was an additional 92 at Magpie, which is our sister restaurant that opened up around 5 or 6 years after we opened Hope and Olive. 2.5 years. Thank you. Again, I really didn't take too many notes. But I do know that unfortunately in 2005, Bottle of Bread did have a fire. They had begun starting doing fundraisers back then, and after the fire, the community rose up and had several to many fundraisers for them. And while they were looking for places in Shelburne or in the area, I know myself, and it turns out that they did as well. We're going to the Polish Club for karaoke night. I don't know if you guys remember that. And we like to credit Val Griffin. I don't know if you know who she is. Oh yeah, you know. She's amazing. For giving them the idea to buy this place 12 plus years ago, maybe 13. Because it was going on the market then. Shout out to Val, who came with the building, who had been working at the Polish Club for many years before that, and many years now. She's amazing. We'd also like to thank Barbara Wallace, who really helped them and the CDC to transform the place and the Bank of Western Mass, 44 Hope Street, into what we know as Hope and Olive now. additional shout out to Sarah Mahefka for helping out giving the name for Hope and Olive, which came about very succinctly. And hundreds of employees later, yes, dozens of babies. Oh, and not to forget 30 bazillion pounds of Brussels sprouts. We're here now. I've never worked for kinder, caring, more giving people, and I wouldn't be working in food service if it weren't for them. And I just really want to say thank you, and I hope you have a good night. Now it's up to you guys.
Amazing what we get to learn, isn't it? So now I'd like to call up Janet Haas and Chip Hager.
Hello, everybody. It's I missed last year, and when I came in this year, I could not believe the number of people here. This is the perfect place for everybody to be. So hello, everyone. And it's hard to believe that this is the 9th time this event gathered together to be inspired by remarkable, unusual, warm-hearted, forward-thinking, frequently tested human beings we call entrepreneurs. Now, what is it they do for us? What is that you, Jim, and Maggie, and Evelyn do for so many people in and around Franklin County? Well, it reminded me of the song by Debbie Boone. You light up our lives. You give us hope to carry on. You light up our days and fill our nights with song. It can't be wrong when it is so right, 'cause you, every one of you, light up our lives. As Dick lit up my life, and also those who knew him, it is with much gratitude that I'm here with all of you tonight, enjoying the spark and fun that the Franklin County CDC brings to this event. Thank you, and congratulations, Maggie and Jim and Evelyn. Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh wait, talking to the mic.
I don't have much to say, but things that they mentioned in their film that was really very important is you can't do anything without the community behind you and your staff behind you. That's, I think those are the two most important things. Congratulations.
Hi, can you hear me okay? Whoa, don't touch the mic, Jim. I just gotta say, first off, thank you, but this is also surreal to be at an event that I'm not working, where all my customers are here. It's amazing! I can't believe it. Every single one of you, we love you so much. It's been amazing to be a part of this process and to receive this incredible award, and we are just so thrilled, and we are so grateful to all of you and the entire community. I don't know who's at the restaurant tonight because everybody's here. They must be very quiet. And I want to mention that, and Evelyn will get into this a little more. We tried to close the restaurant tonight, but we realized we couldn't for several reasons. One of them is cash flow. But we wanted to do that so we could bring all of our staff here and have them tell their story a little bit too. But I will just say that you know, the support we've had in the last 12 years from this community, from everyone in the county, all of the small businesses has just been incredible. And it's the way that we've developed relationships with so many people here in town and in Franklin County has been really surprising. There's so much we did not know. I worked in this business for many, many, many years prior to starting Hope and Olive. And the amount that we've learned just in that time has been incredible. And we hope to keep going, and we hope to keep serving you all. I really so much appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. This is Evelyn Wolfcool.
Thank you so much to everyone here. I just wanted to say a few words about how much we really appreciate our staff. Over the years, we have had so many people work for us, some still working from day one, who started when we opened up. And it's really, we're really lucky to have a staff that really feels like a family, you know. There's a crazy cast of characters, and some of whom we might be connected if we didn't work together outside of work, and some of whom we might not, but after we've had like a crazy intense night, and we can just sit down together and like share the stories of what went on for us during the evening, it really like knits us together. And it feels so great to know that we have so many people who have our backs, and we try to have theirs. So we really appreciate this. This one's for the staff.
So I'm Maggie, and thank you all so much. Thank you CDC, thank you Chamber, thank all of you. I have recently suffered a loss. My mom died just like a couple months ago, but Jim and I were down in Connecticut yesterday with a U-Haul gathering stuff from my parents' house, what's left of their estate, things that we could take, and my sister, my outfit, Evelyn's shirt, so many outfits, so many bags, my sister handed me a note that my mom had written us all notes before she passed, and I read it and I was like, okay, this is amazing. Yeah, this is a note right here. So my mom writes, "My Maggie, Magpie, you are my kindest child." Which y'all might be like, what? What is up with those other children? Like, how could that possibly be? But she never worked with me on the line on a Friday night, okay? My mom was never...
There's on two sides.
There's both sides? Stage left, stage right, right? And then she wrote, how proud of you am I? You...
I can go over there.
You want to go over there? Go for it. This is Frances, by the way.
What?
This is carpet. She said, how proud am I of you? Your whole town knows you. And it's because I live in a town. I live, work, play, love. Everything about this town is me, and I'm here, and it's not like, I think there's so many people, there's so many people who have the same experience. You know, you walk down the street and people say, how do you, my mom never had that experience. You know, she lives in kind of rural Connecticut towns, and you don't really walk down the street, you know, there's no sidewalks. It's a very different experience, but Greenfield is very different, and it's because, you know, I want to tell you right now, Mom, it's because it's the best town ever, and I'm so happy to be here. And she said, who else would feed a whole town? So she's talking about, I think she's talking about Free Soup and Games Night, because that just blew her, I mean, yeah, but Harvest Supper, it blew her mind that happened, and that, you know, I'd be like, yeah, 1,500 people showed up, and that's because of, once again, this community, Juanita Nelson, the opportunity to work in a community that has such a rich farming, like, you know, so much bounty of goodness to share and a way to feed people, and Juanita Nelson's message just really paid it forward in a way that I don't think I ever, you know, without her, I don't think we ever would have, you know, been able to do something as big as that, which ended up kind of being too big for her. And, you know, the last few years she was around, she was like, what? This is not what I was talking about. I just wanted to have like a potluck at the, you know, at the farmer's market. And then she says, may you and Sarah have a happy life, and may Francis know he's lucky and loved. So that's it. I mean,
Thanks, everybody.
And then we want to get just the three of you, and with Janet. One with Janet, in the light.
Are we in the light? We don't know.
Ellen's not in the light.
She wants us to pull it apart. You got it.
Okay.
And then just of the three of them. Beyonce, it says Beyonce. You have Beyonce.
What?
Your label. Can I just take a label?
Somebody switched.